Good morning, y'all. Hey, what's wrong? Yay. Yay. Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Thursday, y'all. Thursday, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What? Yeah, y'all. Yo, I'm just throwing the charger on this hoe. You feel me? I'm gonna back us up a little bit today. I don't be trying to really back us up because the kitchen and whatnot. See if I see y'all. We already fucking up. It's true, you can make me now. Do reasons only because you ain't Alright, let's get closer. Because I don't want that kitchen too much in the shot, y'all. I decided to go out. W's in the chat, y'all. W's in the motherfucking chat. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Alright. Feed me tacos and tell me I'm beautiful. Cause it's motherfucking Thursday, ho. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. We is here. We is here. We is here. Girl, we on Facebook today, too. We on Facebook today, too. Hey, Facebook. How y'all doing today? We only came over to Facebook this one time. For the one time to bring everybody over to the YouTube. Because everybody swear. I don't know. I be seeing your clips and I didn't know. You know. So, anyway. Today is October the 9th. Yo, I'm trying to write that down on the calendar. The whole thing. Yo, I made a mistake and deleted my welcome to the show thing yesterday, and I was so irritated that I did not feel like fixing it. So I fixed it today, even though I forgot earlier. I'm fixing it right now. So, yeah. Argue with somebody else. Anyway, welcome to the motherfucking show. This is the motherfucking Wicked Big Morning Show, okay? Unfiltered, no apologies, the Wicked Big Morning Show. This is how we did. We just have chaotic chaos. All right, y'all. Today's show is about. Girl, what was that? All right, y'all. Slow it down. Come on. This, this damn chat GPT doing what it wants. Y'all. I might have to start writing my own script because ChatGPT doing what it wants. All right, y'all. Today is about protecting your peace like it's rent and how to do that with grace after you break down. Okay, so let's get into the motherfucking show. Makadouble. What the fuck is you doing?
Makadouble.
Whoa. All right, good morning, cousins. Welcome back to Unfiltered No Apologies, the Wicked Big Morning Show. It's your girl, Sophie G, and behind the camera, we got my cousin, Micah. All right, y'all already know we don't just wake up, we rise up. Okay, good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday. Friday is tomorrow. We is already thinking like it's Friday, okay? Because we got one more day to wake up. It's a what they say in jail is a they be saying it's a cot and a wake up. That means like a go to bed and wake up and then you go home the next day. Like when it's the last day in there, you be like, man, I got like 2 cots and a wake up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it's almost time for you to go home. You feel me? You be counting them nights. Them nights you gotta sleep in it.
Yeah, but I heard that most people be mad that people.
Yeah, that's why you don't tell people. Yeah, you can't tell nobody when you're ready to come home.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's the thing that they try to tell the inmates all the time. Like, don't discuss your case with people. Don't discuss like what's going on with why you in here, because a motherfucker could have the same situation going on and you getting out on some, facing some change, and then now everybody mad. Nigga want to beat you up before you go home and shit like that, try to kill you and shit. All right, y'all. So today's episode is titled "Protect That Peace Like the Rent Is Due," because baby, peace ain't passive. Okay, it's paid for with patience, blah, 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 blah. I can't even never say this word. Perspective and perseverance. Perseverance. Y'all need to look that word up. I want everybody to look up perseverance today, because I feel like a lot of people be having their own made up definitions for words and they don't really be actually knowing what certain words mean. But we need people to realize that they have to preserve and fight hard to get through certain things, maybe. Okay, so anyway, we in energy 4 today. Energy 4, which is grounding, rebuilding, and learning how to keep calm when life is trying to spin you like some laundry. You understand? When you in a spin cycle and you like this, and somebody outside of the window just like, this is so peaceful. You need to find that peace too. You need to get up in the middle of that spin and just rock out. First of all, what is going on with this little ponytail today? Okay. It's me looking at the screen like I don't know what the fuck. I was like, anyway, all right. Let's get into the motherfucking cousin check in. All right, y'all. Y'all put one word in the chat to let me know. Cause what the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? Why did you just do that? I don't look. This should just be me. Be my cock off. Okay. In the foot. This girl, did you see acting dumb, y'all? Just slide all around the screen. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to work on that too, because I be noticing that I be leaving like pauses in the show, and Spotify suffers. Okay, they suffer over there. They don't be knowing what's going on because they don't have no screen. Okay, let me put this up on the stage, y'all. My best friend said some beautiful things. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's get into the motherfucking cousin check-in. Okay, before we get into this, before we get into our hoop fly and all this stuff and get the vibe going, drop one word in the chat that sets your vibe for today's show. Okay, for today's show, I don't want y'all to think too hard about how you actually feel. How do you feel starting the vibe off in the show? Okay, what energy are you walking into this morning? So let's not talk about how we feel already. Let's try to talk about what we want to feel. So in the chat, I want y'all to write how you want to feel today, not how you actually feel. So, cousin, how do you want to feel today? You want to
Good.
feel good and great. You tired of blowing your damn nose?
I'm feeling like that. Like,
Huh?
I feel better than
Then
what I did
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes, y'all should have seen my cousin in there looking like a brand new baby under that blanket. Okay, he didn't even be really taking. Well, he take naps, but not like that. He was not okay. It's okay, best. It's okay, best. You feeling disconnected right now, but how do you want to feel? Okay, mine is I want to feel centered. Okay, so that's probably giving the same vibes you giving. You know what I mean? We want to feel centered. We want to feel um alive. Technically, like I know sometimes people be living on that autopilot, baby, and it be fucking people up. Okay, it be fucking people up. Y'all gotta come up with that autopilot and start making decisions intentionally, and that's really when it get bad, okay? But we ain't gonna start talking about it right now. We gonna wait for the yet, okay? So y'all, let's I just feel like I just feel like I've been doing real good lately. What you think, cousin? Like as far as like responding to like I don't know, y'all. This morning I went ape shit with the kids because my son couldn't find the good. So it be like blow ups and it be bad, and then it don't. The cat sound like a whole grown up human being in this bitch. Ooh, that's a deep one, best friend. You want to feel free. So let me ask you this. Let me ask the whole chat this. How much does your comfort cost? How much do you comfort cost for you? What is your comfort? What do you do to find comfort? And how much do it cost? Because remember, peace ain't passive. You feel what I'm saying? You pay for it with patience, perseverance, and perspective. So at the same time, like, what would make you feel free? What would be your comfort? You feel what I'm saying? I be telling y'all to write. I be telling y'all to do your little homework. Y'all don't be listening. Y'all do not be listening. All right, Baltimore. Let's get into the motherfucking weather. Okay, today's weather. Did I even say what today is? Today is October the 9th, 2025. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I had that in the screen. Um, no, we don't need no explanations. Free is a good one. I'm not gonna hold you. It give you so much depth behind it. Like, what does free mean to you? So it's like, that's a good word for it. All right, so the weather check in. What is going on today in the weather? All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was 49 degrees this morning. When I left out to take my son to school, it was 49 degrees. It was cold as a motherfucker. Okay, so it's gonna be 65 today on the high side and 45 on the low. Baby, it's cold. I told y'all it was gonna get cold at the Wednesday. I said Wednesday is gonna rain. It's gonna be a nice little warm day. And the rain is going to set that temperature and knock that hole down. I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. All right, y'all. Let's try to get into the Baltimore Beat and Tangs. The event and things. Okay, all right, Baltimore. So let's get into what's popping around the city. Lyric Baltimore got King George and his friends coming October the 12th, and Gabby's Dollhouse live for the babies on October the 18th. Now that's a Walmart presentation, so y'all know it's family approved. Okay, and at the CFG Beck Arena, we still got Disney on Ice October the 16th through the 19th. Periods. Um, if you try to make up for any shows that got canceled, CFG Bank Arena stay having a cancel motherfucking show. Stay having a cancel show. Anyway, if y'all already know, and if y'all don't know, no, Mariah Scientist was supposed to come April the 4th, and then they changed. They
wanted the ticket
post,
sale?
huh? No, because the shit was selling out. The damn ticket out. The book was
yeah, I know
it
you
was
bought
$100
two
something.
tickets, but I'm talking about I ain't got yet.
Oh well, I don't know, but I heard that it wasn't a lot of seats in it, and they rescheduled it. That's how I know that it was some seats because they rescheduled it. They didn't give everybody no refund or whatever the case may be, or take no press space. But they just said reschedule it to June the 14th. June the 14th came. That's when they canceled, and they were trying to send everybody money. But Brandy and Monica also is going to hit the stage November the 2nd, followed by Doja Cat on November the 20th. Okay, so that's a big lineup that's going on in the CG Bank Arena coming up. Okay, the Comedy Factory still doing a fool with Omar Terrell October the 9th, which is tonight, y'all. So if y'all didn't get y'all tickets, y'all better go and get them tickets. I know, bro, the sun is out, but I'm gonna have to enjoy him from the window. No cat. Like I'm gonna have to enjoy him from the window. We not even gonna play games. I mean, I found out that the son is a girl. So yeah, she gonna have to she gonna have to shine on me from the window. But oh yeah, okay. D. Ray Davis will be there October the 10th through the 12th, y'all, at Little Duval is closing out the month, October the 24th through the 26th at the Comedy Factory, y'all. My Eventbrite picks, okay, because it's so many events that's on Eventbrite, and sometimes I just pick like maybe one or two or three out of a whole thousand trillion million of them, and these are my Eventbrite picks, okay. So we do have the Baltimore Taco Fest. Okay, y'all seen my shirt. Y'all seen my shirt. Feed me a taco. Tell me I'm beautiful. All right, that's October the 11th at the Power Plant. Okay, Sexy and Black Henny Dinner Cruise, October the 11th to Spirit of Baltimore. That is $35. Okay, and for the kids, we got the Spooky Car events out in Glen Burnie, October the 31st, free with RSVP. Go over on the Eventbrite and find out more. Okay. Also, we had free fall Baltimore. I can never talk. Maybe if I slow down a little bit. Also, we have Free Fall Baltimore that's going on all fall. It's art and culture all month, and there's something going on free almost every night if you pay attention. Okay, so go to baltimore.org and find out what they got going on with Free Fall Baltimore. Also, do not forget Baltimore City Recreation and Parks have a lot of things going on. I think that I will do like a little deeper dive into that when we get to the tea because baby, we ain't really got a lot of tea today. Yeah. So wait, hold on. Yeah, yeah. So I did want to talk to y'all about the Baltimore City Recreation and Parks out Middle River is doing a Maryland Special Olympics athlete day or something like that. Okay, they have experienced coaches and volunteers that will be there to support. It's completely free. Lunch is included. No experience necessary. Okay, reserve your spot today. All right, they do have like this. I think it's for Special Olympics, right? So you can learn how to become a Special Olympic. So these is for like special. It's for women and girls sports fest. Okay, so oh, I thought you said. So the like I said, the event is free. It's at Middle Branch Fitness and Wellness Center, 201 Reedburg Avenue. Okay, so who can attend? Women and girls ages 8 and up with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Okay, they also have a variety of sports including basketball, bocce ball, soccer, golf, swimming, flag football, softball, and powerlifting. These are also sports that's in the Special Olympics. Okay, so Baltimore City Recreation and Parks is teaming up with Maryland Special Olympics to find some new people to join the Olympics, y'all. So y'all might want to do that. There y'all go. That will be this Saturday, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, October 11th. All right, y'all. So we also are celebrating the Digital Inclusion Week this year, 2025, at the UNA Wicked Big Morning Show. Okay, in Baltimore, we have an exciting event, Digital Equity Resource Fair, on today between 3 and 6 p.m. at Shake and Bake Family Fun Center. Okay, this is a chance to connect with trusted community partners and learn about community and technical skills training, information on free laptops, low cost internet service for your home, and where to find free public Wi Fi. You can also do a one-on-one tech support for any software or hardware issues that you are having at this moment. You can enjoy free food prizes while exploring these resources. Registration is not required, but all people are welcome. If y'all would like to attend, it's gonna be at Chicken Bake. If y'all don't know where Chicken Bake at, then y'all don't need to attend anyway. It's like no, it's at 1601 Pennsylvania Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. All right, y'all. So that's that. Okay. Also, y'all, I wanted to give a shout out to Poor Minds. This is a live podcast that's supposed to be coming to visit us in Baltimore this week, and yeah. So that's gonna be in December. December the 12th, actually, they will be here. It's a live show. They talk about, they basically like therapy for like married people or couples. So yeah, if y'all want to go check that out, go check that out. Okay, so let's get into some motherfucking tea. Cause what's tea? All right, so y'all, what do we have with tea today? First of all, God big on it. I ain't add that damn clip. Let me add this clip real fast, y'all, because I wanted to show y'all this clip real quick. Oh shucks, it's in the other phone. Let me see if I can find it real quick, though. Yo, I ain't gonna find this damn clip. I ain't even gonna hold it. Hey, I can't even. I ain't even gonna be able to find it, y'all. Unless I get up and do it on my freaking phone. But I wasn't really wanted to talk about that new since that what's her name? Mona Leo. She came out with that new song, Black American Princess, Salon, whatever. Shout out to the salon and the saloni trend that's going on TikTok. I know y'all seen it or I know y'all heard about it. Folks are saying that they prefer to be called Solani or Solon over being called Black American or Black African American or all those African American names. So I'm not mad at it at all.
No,
I
I'm
ain't
not
mad
mad
at
at
it.
that. What I'm saying,
I ain't mad at it.
I'm
It's
not mad at
giving.
it. I can say, see, we could be like, all right, that's no big deal. But the way it is now, you're gonna have so many vultures out here just gonna make
That's
a
why I
big deal
wanted to
out of
play the
nothing
move,
instead of
the
just let
show,
that
the
shit
clip.
just
Hold on.
ride. And one thing y'all gotta understand, they're not just crappy band, whatever. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know certain instances where people misconstrue what people actually meant by, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially no offense with our culture. We famous for doing that.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel all right.
Yeah,
So
which y'all went through that? What's that girl who sang that thing with the wood shit?
Tyler,
The one that, yeah, and she
what
went
is
on
it?
Breast Club said something. She don't consider herself, and oh my
Oh,
god,
like she not black type shit.
you know she's from another. Where's she from?
I don't fucking
Wherever
know.
she from, she like I consider myself. Oh, they got. Even though I at that time I thought like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like,
Was she Caribbean, right?
yeah, but she know how she got.
Girl, that thing was screeching. Okay. Build a website you love with Wix. All right, y'all. So hold on, I'm looking for this daggone stupid days clip, y'all. Y'all know my dumb ass don't be your opportunity. I don't be trying to be involved in so much shit. Where the fuck is the clip at? Run with it. From Can't Look Away You gotta have Hold on, I know I sent it to my cousin yesterday. Make every detail yours. Bring out no, I sent you the clip. Remove what's not. Crystallize it. Speaks in your voice.
Wait, your audience. Sometimes it's best not to. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Add solutions. You know, oh, I can't download it. Okay, so that's why I'm just like, I can't even show y'all. Like the rules and the stipulations on um being Sulani and with it like you how you become Sulani and shit like that. But yeah, I can't find that shit. All right, y'all. So how y'all feel about that? Y'all, what y'all think about being called Sulani? I mean, it's something that we created years back. It's a flag for it, and I wanted to show the clip that Queen Poe was talking about yesterday. I sent it to you in your TikTok, but I couldn't download it. That's why I wanted you to text it to me, but it's cool.
And see, a lot of times, I tried to, remember I told you, but a lot of times, please, y'all, not you. I don't know what we talk about. I hate when people overflow my shit with reels or
that's definitely
like, and then you send it 5 at a time.
That's me.
It's not that you. Then I said, nah, I'm not talking to you.
He's talking about me.
No, I'm not. What I'm talking to you about? I didn't talk to your cousin Dookie Floyd and them about this shit too. Not them, because you know what, we have our sports page and our other family group shit. I'm not talking about nobody. It's motherfucking dudes and shit like that and different people. Like, are they getting paid for it? Do you get paid for that shit, Send reels?
No, I mean, no. Well, at one point, remember we had the little flame that was on the side. What the fuck is called? The street. At one point, they was paying people at first for getting the streets, but we missed it.
You know, they sent me that shit yesterday too.
Yeah, but they ain't doing it no more.
But the thing is, it's not about that what you talk. I know what you talk. No, it's like, you send me one, but then you send me 4 at a time, but then it's not only that. You send me shit 5 or 6 in the morning, but then you do it all during the day. It's different people that do
person
like, what the hell?
That person like Micah gonna think this shit is so fucking funny or that shit. Or is
I had to ask Floyd the other day, yo, do this person or this person, because it's Martha's Beat, like, do they send you?
Yo, cry,
what the hell? Nah.
Ryan. All right, y'all. And speaking of embracing culture, okay, so what do y'all think, cousins? Are we embracing the Solani energy? Because I feel like this, right? It's giving like reclamation, it's giving identity, it's giving we have our own culture because soul is in the name. You feel me? Because we normally everything we do is from our soul memory. You feel what I'm saying? That's basically what they saying. Like we made up shit. Like we had to make food from scratch. It couldn't have been the same shit that we was eating over in our country because we didn't have all the things that we needed. But we was making, like we was talking about yesterday, with sandwiches and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We created a whole culture, but that people, and it's like this: Africans come over here and they straight dress like a black American. You not dressing African, my nigga. You not dressing the same that you was dressing over there. Or if you are dressing the same, you literally dressing American. So I'm just not understanding where we don't have culture. Where don't we have culture? Okay. So what y'all think, cousin? Is we embracing the Solani energy or not? I'm a Solani. I'm just saying. I'm Solani. It's Solani and Solani. So whichever one you want to say. But I think it's Solani. Like Sol or Solani. I don't know how to say it. But yeah. And speaking of embracing, okay, Offset's been on a whole I Miss Cardi press run. I thought you were supposed to be doing PR for your new album, but it's giving healing. Like it's giving, I don't know what it's giving, but either way, it's a very teachable moment. Sometimes what you lose humbles you enough to grow because baby, he grew up after the fuck she left. Because now you all on TV talking about how you wish you didn't do this, you wish you didn't do that. But he was giving, like I said yesterday, he was giving like he gonna do the same type of vibe that Cardi B did. He gonna really like lay it all out on his music. Not that I'm gonna be listening because I don't really fuck with Offset to be truthfully honest. I only like the Migos because Danny like the Migos. And then Super Freak is the song. Come on. I don't want to be a
I
freak
ain't
no
gonna lie,
more.
when I think this
Oh.
is like 2015.
But who was the
I only like the freaks, but then that shit was like a mutt. I'm like, nah, these niggas. Not saying they ain't had
I
that
know
nice
she
song,
a
right?
freak. I know that she a freak.
I want to go.
I know she a freak. I said a freak.
Maybe that's
So
just
we
how
don't
I
like that right
want to
game
do,
on me.
certain dudes.
I'm not a PlayStation. That's my song. That's what I mean. I like a lot of Migos songs, but I ain't never gonna
That's
hear
what
me
I'm
be
saying.
like.
I don't dislike them, but
I don't never.
I can't be. I want none of them. Want to do.
I'm not really an Offset fan though,
Yeah,
but a Migos fan.
yeah.
I'm a Migos fan.
Exactly. Yeah. If y'all not together, nah, I ain't even part of that shit. Yeah,
They ain't never gonna be the same because Takeoff with the yo and I don't know, telling us.
And don't get me
He
wrong,
gone.
Offset is doing better than not better than when he was with Migos, but he's still steady making music.
I know she is.
But ain't no, I'm not getting you. I'm not going out here. That's Offset. Let me go get his.
I'm sorry, y'all, because now the 88, the autistic is speaking, and I want to keep singing the damn song. Super free. So please don't not try to play game on me. I'm not a PlayStation. All right, y'all. Also, like I was saying, Poor Minds Podcast will be here to Baltimore December 12th. So y'all better get them tickets early, okay? And if y'all need new hoodies or a quick cart refill over on Temu, listen, they giving y'all free shipping and it's up to 30% off with my code, and you get them gifts for $0. Don't say I ain't freaking tell y'all now. Let me throw the code up there real fast before we get into these national holidays. Okay, so y'all looking right there at the bottom of that screen. Okay, y'all see that code FRC, all lowercase, 318-858. 318-858. FRC. Okay, get them gifts for $0. And like I said, don't say I did not tell y'all. Okay, now let's get into these motherfucking. Is y'all gonna sing it with me?
Trade.
Let's get into these motherfucking national holidays. Don't nobody celebrate, but we the fuck did. We the fuck did. We yeah, we celebrate over here, waking back those holidays. Yay. All right, sorry, y'all. We ain't really got that many holidays, so that's why I did my little 1-2 song. We only got 3 holidays today. Okay, remember, y'all, we always get our holidays from nationaldaycalendar.com. Okay, so if y'all want to get y'all holidays calendar just like we do, we get a little email every day, okay, around 9 p.m. the day before to tell us each and every holiday. And if y'all want that, y'all can go over to nationaldaycalendar.com and sign up for their newsletter. They also have calendars and all types of things, t-shirts and other things they have that y'all can buy to help support the Wake and Bake Morning Show and nationalcalendar.com. All right, y'all, nationaldaycalendar.com. I'm sorry. Let's sprinkle in some of today's national holidays, aka our random excuse to celebrate life. Okay, if you don't have a reason to celebrate, this is the moment. This is why we do the holidays. We give you a little something, a little 1-2 to celebrate. Okay. So today is National Moldy Cheese Day. Listen, if you don't eat moldy cheese, this is not for you. It's just not. Don't come over here with that boat. We know it's crazy. We didn't make this shit up, okay? This is a real holiday. If your refrigerator ever betrayed you, okay, just call it gourmet and keep it moving. Y'all got gourmet bread, okay? Moldy bread is gourmet, but throw that shit in the trash. But moldy cheese, you can eat that. I like a little blue cheese, though. I ain't gonna hold you. You like blue cheese? That's a moldy cheese.
What the dressing? Or
Just blue cheese.
it's not bad.
Yeah, blue cheese is a molded cheese.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't show me the process of making it. But
I don't want to see no making
yeah,
of nothing no more.
I don't want to see the making of it. But I definitely want to.
Nothing killed, nothing. I just
Yeah,
want to be
I
filled
don't even
now.
want to see Jello or like none of that shit, man.
Yeah, because really you can't. If you see certain stuff, you look like, nah, I definitely
Like
don't want to
I
eat
ain't
that
never
no
eating
more.
that again.
Like my first time seeing the animals, so I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
But certain stuff they make so now, you like, damn, really? They do all that? That's how it's made?
Yeah.
Like nuggets?
Yes, yo. Did you see how they grind up the chicken breasts for the McNuggets, bro? That shit is
And another
disgusting.
thing I said, you know what I said I won't eat? The Taco Bell.
The
The
meat.
ground beef.
Yes, because it's not even like
Yeah, it's not
grounded.
real ground beef.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
showed
beef
I
sauce
seen
or
how they
something.
make it, yeah.
Like
So
even if they grounded the meat up to its then like that, it still
yeah,
don't taste like
and
ground beef.
yeah, and see now, even though I'm not going to watch that video, I don't know what they do with the chicken walker, but I just get like the chicken and rice or something like that. I don't ever get the
The
ground
crazy
beef.
part to me is how they make the them little twisted cinnamon things. They
Yeah,
fucking pasta.
yeah.
It's pasta that they
It's a lot
put
of
in the
stuff that they
fryer
do,
and then
especially in the USA. I'm sorry,
it's just like
we just do a lot of,
we eat
and then they
anything.
overcharge us, wonder why our bodies breaking down.
Yeah, because we eat any fucking thing
Yeah,
technically.
everything chemical enhanced and like the weed that.
Yeah, sure. So welcome to Moldy Cheese Day. Okay, welcome to National Moldy Cheese Day. This is the day for the daring, the culinary adventurers, and anyone who believes that the best food is a bit of a science experiment. Okay, so this one is for the blue cheese eaters and the moldy cheese eaters. Okay, this is the one day out of the year when fuzzy is a feature. Okay, and not a failure. Okay, Moldy Cheese Day. Okay, also today is Pans and Pandas Awareness Day. On October the 9th, sets out to increase research, education, and support to those affected by pediatric acute onset neuropsychiatric syndromes. Yo, that's a lot. That's a mouthful. Okay. And PANS stands for Pediatric Autoimmune Neuropsychiatric Disorders associated with Staphylococcal infections. Shout out to them babies. Poor babies. Also, today is National Pro Life Cupcake Day. It encourages open dialogue about the emotionally charged topic and exchange of cupcakes to ease the conversation. Okay, so Pro Life Cupcake Day is a sensitive topic that people either never want to talk about or always avoid to talk about. So let's just use cupcakes to make it a better day. But if y'all can't talk about abortion freely, you don't need a damn cupcake. I'm just saying. If you can't have a fucking logical debate with somebody and they can't have their own opinion and you have your own motherfucking opinion, you don't need a cupcake. Fuck wrong with y'all. God damn it. We making sensitivity a fucking trend. No. Toughen your shit. Thicken that skin up. The fuck? You can't talk about wanting to have an abortion or not wanting to have an abortion. Pro life, I would never get an abortion. I don't give a fuck how many babies I have. I'm just gonna have them. Now, that's just me though. I know people who don't mind getting no goddamn abortion, and I don't mind if they get one either. It ain't my dead body. I just know mentally I would not be able to handle admitting or agreeing to a fucking abortion. That's just not me. Now miscarriages, woo boy, them things. Woo, they take you out. But anyway, let's get into tomorrow's holiday so we can be prepared to celebrate tomorrow. Okay, what we got coming up on October the 10th? Okay, we got National Handbag Day. Okay, what? Don't play. We also have National Walk to a Park Day. We also have National Angel Food Cake Day, National Cake Decorating Day, and National Metric Day. Those are the holidays for tomorrow. Okay, guys? All right, y'all. Let's get into this motherfucking Hold up, let me back it on up. Back it on up. Wait a minute. What the hell?
See, but one thing before you used to go on, as a man, I never, see, don't get me wrong. As me, I didn't believe in abortion. But
I don't believe in
in
abortion.
certain instances, like rape or something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
And
I'm
then
not gonna
like if
control. I
now
probably
something
would
like that,
wanna.
if you feel the need that I'm sorry,
Right.
if you feel the need something
I
like that,
want to be able to choose on my own, and I
yeah.
want
But
whoever else to be able to choose
if
on their
you been
own
out
without
here
my opinion or their
fucking
opinion.
and
Yeah,
no,
like
am I wrong for saying like that?
no, like I feel like it's the
You got to
person's
deal
choice.
with it because if you in that case, I look at you killing him. If you just out here having,
Yeah, like
you
come
know
on
the
now. If
risk.
you out here just having hella
Yeah,
unprotected
you
sex and
know
then
the
you get an
risk.
abortion,
I
you
don't
just
care if
wild.
you at the one night stand. You know the risk you take each time you do that. And the dude, oh, you knew he was an asshole, but in that case, no.
Yes, dream. I know that's right, girl. Celebrate that walk to the park day, girl. That my goddaughter. She said
We
she
can
gonna
take
celebrate.
out the
Let me
way to
put that on the
struggle with
screen for
people.
my baby. Cause that's my goddaughter.
See that?
Hi, goddaughter. Wait. Oh wait, shit. Let me take this other screen too.
See, that's
Get the
my
holidays
biggest
done.
thing with they accepted that bill for divorce a lot. It's the people, the women who suffer through the rape and stuff like that. So I don't want to force them to have a kid that's been or molested or stuff like that. That's different.
Yeah, I feel like it should be because different situations. It's like a case by case because different situations somebody said something yesterday on TikTok that hit me crazy. It was a like a I want to say it was I want to say it was like back in the day like Lord Farrakhan time, right? And he was like the reason it was three things that they wanted to take from us, and it was
Everything.
the knowledge of
They
mating.
want to take what? You tell women,
No, like period, black people, black people. So
only
the
three,
knowledge of mating.
only three.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The knowledge of mating, which is like people having babies only because their infatuation with the other person. Like they not having babies to procreate. They only having sex and then end up having a baby, keep the baby because they like the person or love the person at that time. But say for instance, you don't like that person, right? And you get pregnant. More than likely you won't want to get an abortion because you don't want to have a baby by the person you don't like. But that's not how you're supposed to mate. You feel me? You're supposed to actually already be in love with that person before you lay down and have sex with that person and know that you want to mate with that person. But they took the knowledge of mating from African Americans
Of
or
course,
Solani people.
we're gonna lay down with people we don't love. It's just how you go about it.
But that's the thing. You lay down with somebody that you fuck that you love. Sir, Dream, if you don't come get
Cause you
your
have a lot of people
homeboy, get
just
down.
out here just fucking.
That's exactly what
Men
I
and
mean. Because
girls.
then when you break
And
up,
I ain't
you got a
saying,
little
I'm not
person
saying just
that you
girl boy,
infatuated with.
like, yeah, great, yeah.
That's it. Like you have a baby. The baby is now the fascination of the person that you thought you was in love with. You feel me? Like you don't have no kind of emotional ties with this person no more, other than the fact that you had a baby with this person. Like it's no more actual love there. You only dealing with this person now because you have a little person that you actually love that you gave to that person. Like that's literally what it is. Like I don't know. I feel like that is like one thing. And then that that comes to back to how they take the men out of the household and make the women start to resent the man.
Get a kid stuff. Even though kids still love that father.
They
It
do, but
take a lot.
the
But the
woman
woman
starts to
try to
resent the
install
man,
in that kid's head.
feeling like they doing everything on their own, bro. I'm telling you from a woman's perspective. Like I love my nigga, I do, and I know he in jail, and I know that he would have never like left me purposefully. But it make me resent him sometimes when I'm looking for the kids' book bags or they run my fucking mess. And I just cleaned up, and they got fruit containers at the front door. That shit make me
But
literally
I
piss the fuck off.
always tell people like about one thing about my family, the dudes in our family, they in that kid's life. Even at one point, if they wasn't in that kid's life, or they in that kid's life now, but the men in our family, or they in relationship. You know what I'm saying? especially on my side, like they all of us and maybe because we grew up. I know on our other side, all of us grew up our fault, even though we had what they really was. But the dudes in our family actually around. That's shocking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like Danny was always present for his kids, his 4 kids that we got. But as soon as he left, it could not help me no more. The resentment definitely was there, and if like it's still there because it's like if you was here, I wouldn't have to be doing everything by myself. You feel me? And when he was home,
you don't think he wouldn't be here now? 7 years.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm telling you. Like the world is set up for the resentment to kick in because I'm not literally mad at my man, but I am mad at the circumstances that I am in. And I feel like the only reason why I'm not zapping out or doing whatever, like acting all wild and crazy is because I know eventually he's gonna be back. But think about them people that don't have faith or you know what I mean, or just can't deal with it. Like I really
I see.
be truthfully honest, I could have been checked in.
I see.
I could have been checked in because I'm trying to tell you, I wanted to check in so many times. But I just was like, I can't do that to my kids.
Anybody know me? I watch a lot of detective and killer shows. I seen one thing yesterday. The dude, he called his girl up. Basically, he telling her that I'm going out for murder and blah blah blah. And she like, what? She is fucked. Like, how you doing this to me? Like us and you know what I'm saying? And I felt for her and not that she like saying in that way, nigga, you fucked up. You know, she made like selfishness. Like we had this already, and you do something like
yes, that because at the end of the day, it was a stuff. Even I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know about that person's situation, but when Denny made the situation to whip that gun out and shoot at people, you did not think about me and your kids. That was a selfish ass choice. Now, and I get it. It was 3 against 1. It was 3 against 1. So the situation, and I can, you feel me? Because I know, you feel me, it's my situation. But what I'm saying is, that shit was a selfish ass choice because he never even had to go there in the first place. He should have never just.
He started getting on and telling her like, please stand by
girl,
me.
You can put us in the earphones, honey.
Stand by me. You know what I'm saying? And then she basically, did you call him? Yeah, I talked to him. But she basically like, you need to call your other people too, and like, not just me, and tell them.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like, they gotta stand by you too, not just me, and you gotta let them know. But she was heartbroken.
Because then it's also a lot on. It's like you thinking about that person is in jail, right, or going to jail. So now your whole mind process is like, damn, I feel sorry for this person. I ain't gonna
speak on my incident on here.
Right, but
I just
you thinking like,
damn, and I'm like,
you thinking like, damn, bro, like this person get ready to go through all this stuff, but then you don't think about what you gotta go through as the other person on the other side. You gotta pay all these uh fees to talk to the person. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for this. Then you also gotta pay for yourself to do shit. Then you gotta pay for the kids if you got kids. But let's get into the sports and whatnot, y'all, because we is
y'all know it's Thursday night football.
Tonight.
Yeah, the Eagles going against the Giants.
Yes, sir.
I think this might, you know, in the NFL they call it a track game. Because the team at certain situations you're supposed to beat that team, but you know that team end up.
No,
you don't know.
The Eagles.
But I think the Eagles. Fuck all that. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to all that bullshit they trying to persuade you to go the other way.
What with the Giants?
Yeah, that's how they try to get you. You know what I'm saying? But no, the Eagles are definitely going to beat. The spread is 40, but I think the Eagles going to put at least 27 on it. Hopefully, so that's another thing, that 40-point thing. Even though the Eagles' offense been struggling, but that's been the first 5 weeks. You know it's going to happen.
Right.
But more than likely, the Eagles going to win this damn thing.
They better win this game. That's my second game.
Then So that's basically
This is my
Thursday
first
night.
team. Ooh, my first
See,
team been acting up. But y'all know I'm a
that's
Ravens
Q
fan
first.
in the end.
That's my other cousin favorite team.
What?
The Ravens.
Eagles?
Q. Eagles.
What? Kid, you like the Eagles
But
team?
other than that though, of course, we had an exciting game in the WNBA. The Aces one game away from winning the championship.
Yes, they is. Hold
Asia
on, hold
Wilson.
on, hold on, hold on. What you thought I wasn't ready? Because I always stay ready. Let's go.
Yeah, it was exciting. With Asia, she hit the game winning. They end up winning 90-88. Thomas is, our girl from Maryland. We love you, but
Girl,
it's looking
girl, try again
it's
next
looking
year.
rough for your team. My girl finished with triple double. Thomas, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. The thing is, she only had 14 points, but hey, she did her thing. But Agent Wilson, I'm telling you,
So we still got this.
already I done seen witness great play, and I consider a lot of women in the women's sport goats because what they did and on it off
Bro,
and
I'm just
playing.
so proud of how well known he is now.
But
Like
she,
you
yeah.
could really what it
And
was
see,
sports
cause
talk
see,
only.
but I was
Yeah,
especially with
like
the
that was for
W
people that
girl.
was
But
just like sports
man, my
fans.
brothers and
Yeah.
that we since
Right, y'all basketball fans.
yeah,
So y'all
we gonna
but
watch.
I like how it's just developing newer
global
fans,
now.
younger fans.
And
I'm liking
this
that.
woman
I like
right
that.
here, and I ain't say girl or
Woman,
this
yeah,
woman,
woman.
lady. She might be the best that ever laced this. I'm telling you, I didn't witness.
Y'all see her on the spring?
I didn't witness Lisa Leslie and the greats, but this lady right here, oh my goodness, she's on her way
That's
to
her right there.
her fourth MVP.
I like how they be wearing the little one.
Again, what this game
one little
tomorrow?
stocking.
You got the
Yeah, the
game
mug
tomorrow,
game
so
at 8,
that's
and
the
then we got
closeout
another
game.
game on. No, they got game 5 up.
That's the game 5.
If they don't win the mug.
Win. If Phoenix win, it's the game 5. They go back. I forgot where they played at yesterday, but I'm telling y'all that girl.
They did say,
lady. I don't know.
Listen, the game's supposed to be scheduled for 12. I mean, for 3 on the 12th. But I'm thinking if the A6 win game 4, then they just gonna be announcing. Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to. So that one day, I don't know if they just want to try to let them play again, like, because they not gonna win. If they win 4,
yeah, so that's gonna get.
Yeah, if they win 4, that's
now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just the update.
To be announced. That's probably like the actual league championship, like finals. Like I guess they gonna do like press and shit that day if they actually win. That's what I'm saying. I feel like the Aces gonna win the game 4, and then game 5 is just gonna end up being like
I'm telling you
fan or press.
And I went tomorrow, Phoenix.
Yeah. Then it's gonna be
the Aces gonna be having that damn parade.
Yeah, it's gonna be a parade.
Not the 12th. And they probably do Monday the 13th. No, because they gonna have the.
I think they gonna do press and everything because at 3 p.m. that's in the afternoon. 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I feel like that's like press conference.
Yeah, but they not gonna do the
pictures and shit like that.
They not gonna do the because they in LA, so they not gonna bring the championship. I mean, well, the parade they gonna do on Monday, so it won't fuck up the Rams and the Raiders football. The game situation.
No, I don't think that's why I think it's early.
So no, they gonna have it Monday. I'm telling you. That's how it normally is.
I don't know.
Another thing
I think it's gonna be like a press day where they just gonna be
like
doing
all
their pictures and stuff.
NFL, so
and fans probably gonna be able to come out that day.
Evidently, people while these certain players play, their houses get robbed. So the police and the shit just happened to New Orleans Saints shit. So evidently, people targeting people where they know they about to have a game, and they go into their house to rob.
What?
But the good thing this weekend, the police had 2 people in custody from the weekend, the shit that happened Sunday. This shit is crazy. Now, just imagine, even if they playing somewhere, and you come to my house, right? What if I got my kids still home?
Okay.
Or maybe my mother lives with me.
I'm hoping that player now get some security or something.
They had security, but that's what I was thinking too. What a lot of them live in gated communities, and so when I'm like, how they are, they still getting in that gate.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Y'all already in there.
Yeah, y'all getting at the.
Well, y'all coming to the woods, the back end or something.
Something like, but it happens so much. And they starting to think people actually targeting, especially in certain cities.
That's crazy.
So I have no clue about that. We had the course yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The Major League Baseball playoff continue.
Yeah, sure.
Every team I thought besides, hey,
what?
Every team I thought would win.
You said you wanted Toronto.
Lost besides Toronto.
Yeah.
And the Evil Empire are going to Cancun. So they on vacation. They about to go on for vacation, spend more time with their family.
Ooh.
And get the hell out of here.
Ooh.
New York.
They out. Yeah, they done.
Get their ass out of here.
Go home, Yankees.
So, but Seattle, next, even the night,
Seattle
or it's the, you had a Seattle got it in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
This next game,
so it got to be 3 to move forward.
Yeah.
3 and then move forward.
So they play tonight. Yeah, Seattle and Detroit play tonight to go see who. What tomorrow to see who play Toronto. Philadelphia stayed alive last night with the Dodgers. Cubs stayed alive with Milwaukee. So we see they play tonight. So one thing about baseball playoff is be exciting. So if y'all want to check that out, I know y'all don't people not into baseball.
Oh, so the first bracket they played 9 times each team
during the season. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the 9 times right here.
Yeah.
And then 9 times right here they won 4. They won 6.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm learning. Yeah. And then here is 3.
You
3.
Head, right.
And then this one is gonna be 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gonna be the one head to head. All right, y'all. We gonna keep this bracket up.
We had an NBA last night too.
Ooh.
My Rockets ended up
winning. Well, I'm gonna let you.
Rockets ended up winning. So that's why I don't know how many games it is in the WNBA. I have no dang clue, but the rookie Ace Bailey, he came out and did his thing. But KD had my man KD, Kevin Durant had to tell him like, man, you knew it then. You know what the fuck are you doing? Like the hell, I'm a veteran. I'm a fucking Hall of Fame, gold medalist, record holder. But I don't know, NBA, get ready for that. It's about to be on. You had 2 college football games today. I'm sorry, I don't feel like going to check on. I ain't checking to see which one's playing, but I definitely will. And this weekend, of course, we had the Ravens, our lovely Ravens. We will be playing the Rams. We made a few trades, so hopefully our new pieces come in. They on the field now practicing, get a little more accustomed to our scheme and the play. So hopefully that thing pan out. I actually think it will. I think we're gonna go on a nice little run, do our thing, get to 500, and go from there. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna definitely have an exciting day today with the sport.
With the baseball.
Basketball, baseball, and I told them, yeah. They already know about it, but then we had 2 college games, football games.
Yeah, yo, we gotta get us a football slide up there. But right now,
and of course, I'm sorry. And the Oreo still. Who knows when we going? We didn't even start. I don't even think we start looking at managers now. So, I have an idea of who I would want. That I want to not old, but not young, but old at least old 40s are close to 50. I don't want no 70-year-old man.
Me
Not
either,
saying
because
he
I feel
can't
like
get the
old people be
job.
setting their ways. They don't
Yeah,
be willing to change up for the time.
yeah. Like
Like after time
Milwaukee
changes,
had
they
his
want to
little
stay the
back
same.
there weeks. Ricky Weeks, he played in the league All Star. I like how he the baseball man. He that bench coach. He not the head coach, but he been that coach the past 3 years, and they've been like I like how he had the players run the bases, fundamentals, and so we need somebody not no yes man like dude we've been dealing with for that damn GM. That's another day. Cause I
Yeah.
go on about that shit. But anyway, this sports. Let's go Eagles. Well, Eagles,
The Eagles
Giants.
is going to win
You
against
know
the
that's it. I
Giants.
don't really know.
Eagles, I'm watching
You
y'all. Y'all
know, in
better
that
fucking
division,
win.
I root for. Not that I dislike the Eagles. Only team I dislike in that division, I hate the Cowboys. They like the Steelers. Well, by
Yo,
Washington, so
and you know what? Y'all better win. Hear me?
they gonna win.
All right, yo.
It's just a matter of that offense doing that
Let's
thing.
continue that our yet for the day. What we was talking about, it's actually on things on brand.
I
So,
see them.
ooh, what's going on? Why am I sideways? I'm gonna y'all right here, so I ain't really here to mute you much. All right, y'all. Um, glad I caught that immediately. Now let's head in for the yet for the day. Okay. Now we are talking about peace, protecting our peace, okay, and what comes with protecting our peace, okay, and also how we feel once our peace is broken, and how do we come back to ourselves after. So, like the grace after the breakdown. It's so crazy that this episode was about this today. So, one question that I have for you guys today is, what's one thing that you learned from yourself or about yourself from the breakdown, from a literal breakdown? What have you learned? What are the things you that took you to this place? You feel me? What do you need to stack up the events, like a backtrack of what happened? Okay, let's go backwards. Let's see what started it, and let's go forward from what started it to now where we at in place today. Okay, and then we need to also give ourselves grace for being able to get through that, and now that we in a place, we intentionally is coming back to ourselves. A lot of the times I feel like when we break peace with ourselves, we disappear. Like we go into our mind, we withdraw from reality, and then when we come back to reality, we like, damn, like I literally been on autopilot for like the last week. Like shit, I ain't do this, I ain't do this, I ain't do that. And then that's when the guiltiness start to come in, because it's like, bro, all I did was sit here all day and like surf my phone. Bro, sometimes when I got this podcast, I will hurry up and like clip it. And that's why, like, if y'all go to my Instagram, it's not like a select few clips. If they back to back to back, because I post all the clips at the same time. I share them in different spaces or whatever, and then after that, I'm done with the show. You feel me? And I do it live because I don't like to edit, because the focus on editing plus doing other things in life, it ain't gonna happen, bro. It's just not gonna happen. So it's like that's the first thing that I had to learn is like, what do I accept? Like, what would I do? Or like, for instance, um, I had a situational scenario where I could have did 5 little focus groups for $500, and they said like after each group, you get a little bit of change. Would it take like 6 to 8 weeks to get the money? But the time was doing my podcast, and I'm like, I could do it. It's a quick little 500. But at the same time, it's like it'll take me too much out of my way. One, I'm in school, then I do my podcast, then I got the kids that get out of school at specific times. You feel me? I don't have space to do it for real. Now I could have just did it and just crossed my own boundaries, but then I would have been uncomfortable the whole time. I wouldn't have wanted to do it. I would have been agitated, irritated, because you know why? I didn't protect my peace. And sometimes peace just means accepting that you have to relax, that you have to take a moment. Breakdowns are literally moments where your body won't allow you to do nothing but relax. So your mind is saying, "Oh, I gotta do all this stuff. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do that." When literally all you gotta do is sit the fuck where you at and relax. Stop thinking about what you gotta do after when you already in a task. If you already doing a task, you can't do another task at the same time. There's no way you can relax and clean up and do that. You already gotta relax and be a mom. You feel me? So it's like you're not really all the way relaxing like you need to. So at the end of the day, don't feel guilty for relaxing. You feel what I'm saying? Relaxing is a part of the fucking, it's a part of everything. You feel me? It should be at least 2 weeks out of the month where you already prep for these moments where you're going to shut down because you know you're going to shut down. And that's the reason why I said we needed to prep for the winter months, because people that have seasonal depression need to start prepping for hibernation. You feel me? Me, I don't like the cold. I'm not really a move around outside type of person in the cold. One, I'm already mad that I gotta take my son to school in the morning. This morning it was cold and I had a little taste of what the fuck I'm gonna be doing and dealing with every day of the fucking winter. I'm talking about cold for 30 minutes because I gotta walk up the street and walk back down. Freezing. Okay, I hate it. Okay. But I know that it's coming, so I'm prepping myself for it. I know I gotta wear some leggings or some sweatpants or something like that underneath my jeans or over top of my jeans. I'm ready, okay? But other things that I need to be prepared for, I need to start my yoga routine because one thing, when it's winter, I don't go outside as often as I do in the summer, so I still gotta move my body as if I'm moving around like I was during the summer. I probably sit with my tree once a week in the wintertime because it's fucking cold. I can holler at you from the window. I say, "Hey, you feel me? I see you over there, but it's cold." So a lot of things that I won't be doing in the summer, I mean in the winter, I need to be preparing myself for like comfort. Like I said, one of the things we was talking about was getting a sun lamp because the sun will be out, but it won't be shining all the time. And especially like in the time of the morning that I get up at 7 in the morning, it's still dark outside. 6 in the morning, it's still dark outside in the wintertime. So that kind of like shuts me down. I don't need that. So I get me a sun lamp, okay? Cut that sun lamp on at what could I say? Cut it on around 7, lay back down. You feel me? Then I feel like the sun is coming in. Wake up maybe at 7:30, get up and hit that yoga mat. I don't I probably won't hit the yoga mat until after I take my son to school, which is also kind of frustrating because like I don't have help with my slides right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to prep all that in my head. I'm trying to prepare myself now because I know I don't work in the winter. I'm not good at catching the bus in the winter. I'm not good at going to friends' events and stuff like that in the winter. I'm not coming to your house to chill. I might say I'm coming, and I might be excited in the moment when we talked about it, but I'm really not coming. And that's a part of like one is cold. Two, I just don't have a large energy battery. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind brewing all fucking day long. So most of the time I'm exhausted, and I start to allow myself to rest because I'm constantly on when I wake up till I lay down. So I give myself like even at night, like I wake up in the morning, try to wake up before the kids to give myself a start to the day, and then when the kids go to sleep, I give myself a relaxing like reset. So like before I lay down, I will you feel me just watch some TV or something like that. So when we always talk about protecting our peace, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like I said yesterday, when you ask for peace, it's like you get this big ass storm so that you can learn how to be at peace through the craziest of times. So when it's just regular, you just already at peace. Because when like that you just went through that crazy storm and you found peace in there. You know what I'm saying? And now this is something regular, something small, something little. Of course, you can find peace within this. You feel me? Because you just went through all this, and you still here, and you still find some type of way to find some joy from that. So that is how you connect with peace. You feel me? You connect with peace through the Lord, the little small things that counts. You feel what I'm saying? Like I think that we think of joy being like everything all together. Everything that you want has to be in the moment for you to have joy. Like, say for instance, you like, oh, I need a car, oh, I need another house, oh, I need some more money, oh, I need you need basically. You need a cigarette, you need some weed, you always gonna need something in the moment to and it's going and this is what's snatching your joy away. You like, man, if I just had a cigarette, bro, I'd be good, bro. I'd be if I just had $100, bro, I'd be good. Like it's always gonna be if I just had something else. But it's like what can you find in the moment that you're in right now that can give you some type of peace and some type of joy. You feel what I'm saying? And that's when you find the grace and the breakdown because it's like even though you're going through a disconnect from yourself, you could also find yourself again by actually facing what it is that you don't want to face. Sometimes we're just trying to look around, we be looking all up and down like I don't know what's going on with me. Like I can't even see the problem. Like bro, like I don't know what's going on. Whole time the problem right there, you just don't want to actually look at it and be like, yo, this the problem the whole fucking time, bro. I'm sitting up here trying to make up all these excuses to say that this it's me, it's this, it's my son, it's my father, it's my baby father, it's the social service people, it's the people at my job. It's like, no, the problem is right here in front of you, and you looking around everywhere else. It's like telling your child to go find something that you know is sitting right there on top of your bed. And they like, I don't see it, but the whole time they looking from the door and they ain't never walked all the way in the room. That's technically what you doing with yourself. And then your internal is not at peace because it's like you know what's wrong. You know what's wrong. And you're trying to find a reason to not make this the problem when it's the actual problem. You're trying to find comfort and peace in something that's already a fucking boundary breaker. You feel me? And then you're like, well, it's not really that bad. It is that bad because internally you not happy. You're not at peace. You keep saying that you happy and you're at peace, and the whole time you're not. It's like something around you is actually putting you in a freeze mode. Like for instance, when I was had the podcast stuff upstairs. I'm like, bro, like it's something going on. Like I need to like figure out what the slump is. But I figured it out. It was like after the podcast, I would go sit on my bed and I wouldn't do nothing for the rest of the day. Cause I'm just like chilling on my bed, laying in bed, no more. So when I brought the podcast stuff downstairs, and I sit downstairs before, like I don't go upstairs until like I'm finished my homework, I'm finished like sharing the podcast and doing all the stuff that I feel like is necessary for the podcast the next day. I don't go upstairs until then. You feel me? Then when I go upstairs, then I can relax and throw my feet up. I can stroll on TikTok without feeling guilty. You feel me? And the thing about it is, like I said earlier, I be feeling guilty for shit that I'm grown as fuck. Like nobody going. I'm not gonna get in trouble by nobody for doing scrolling on TikTok. Nobody gonna come in here and be like, "So you just been on TikTok all day?" Hmm. Trifling. Like nobody gonna come in here and do that. Nobody is gonna come in here and be like, oh, so you just let your kids make their own cup of juice and make a mess. And you what you gonna do? I'm gonna clean it up. Oh well, you should have never let them make the mess. Like my parents fucked me up, bro. Like I feel like a lot of the times I be like, bro, I can't feel this way because somebody finna say something about it. Like, who the fuck gonna say something? Who? Nobody nobody is in charge of you other than you now. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody is in charge of your peace other than you. You don't have nobody to answer to but you. And that's where we lose the self trust, the self peace, the love for ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we fall into like that damn low vibration where we kind of behind somebody else. Like we rather like for instance, my baby father was home. Like when something happened wrong, I'd be like, you know, well, it's on both of us. You know what I'm saying? It's an easier blow to be able to actually have somebody else accountable for some fucked up ass shit. You feel me? Or somebody else is around and something going wrong, and it's like, well, it ain't just me here. You feel me? I ain't the only one who did this. But it's like now you just sounding like you ain't even worried about your own stuff for real. At this point, anyway, peace is always born from like pieces that we rebuild from, like stuff that we had to like tear apart. We tore a hole. We zapped the fuck out. We went off, or we went through this big ass breakdown where we was in our room for like 2 weeks straight and ain't talked to nobody, ain't touched nothing, ain't cleaned up, ain't do nothing. And then it's like you realize all this had happened and you like, damn, bro, I'm really broken. And then you start to try to put that brokenness back together. Boom, that's where you find your peace. You feel me? Because when you picking the pieces up from the broken person that you became, you now starting to pick up the pieces that you want, and you leaving the other pieces down there. You feel me? But a lot of times people just pick up all the pieces and try to put them all back together, but it don't fit correctly because these pieces don't belong no more, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Don't have me, bro. I learned that I don't have to be perfect to be peaceful too. Like I also, when I first started this podcast, I did not really want to post and do all this shit. I'm like, bro, it's not put together. I'm not put together. You feel me? Like my hair not always done. My teeth ain't always the whitest. You feel me? Like my conversation always, I'm stuttering. I don't look at the camera all the way. It'd be so many things I could eat myself up about. You feel me? For me not to actually post, but all I gotta do is be present. Be present and say what I gotta say. Do the little show how I want to do it. You feel me? Because who's gonna say what? Nobody can't come in here and tell me, oh, this don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. This is wrong. This is my show, my company, so I can do technically what I want. I can come on here at 7 in the morning, 8 at night. I sometimes gotta realize that myself though. Cause sometimes I be like, bro, I'm ready at 10. I should just go live at 10. But also I'm trying to hold myself accountable for consistency because I do have an issue with consistency. So that's what I'm going to do right now, trying to get into a ritual of being on time at least at 10:40, and then maybe I can start bumping it down to like I'm gonna say 9:30 because that's really when I wanted to be. I wanted to be like a 9:30 ish type show, but it just don't be ready at that time, or I don't be ready. I be just coming in from outside, taking the baby to school. But you know what I mean? It can be maybe earlier than that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. But I noticed when I start trying to like control everything and having it like super, oh, I need to fix this, I need to fix this, I need to fix that. I realized that it comes more peacefully to me to like, oh, I can add this slide and I can put this in there. I can add this clip in there. It's not really like that much pressure on me to make it better, but it's just to add to what I already got. So I started to understand that peace don't always look pretty. Sometimes, like I said, the camera be twisting. I be upside down with sometimes sideways. Sometimes the slides don't be right at the bottom. I mean, not the slide, the the lower thirds don't be right at the bottom of the string. Sometimes it be another lower third down there. Oh, see? And this also should this I be forgetting to add this up here so when I clip my show I can have the damn name right here from when I'm dapping because it ain't no slide for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I be forgetting, even though it's a over here, y'all see it? I got a little logo over here, but people barely can see that when I clip. But anyway, when I stopped trying to control everything, I started to understand that peace was like not always pretty. Sometimes I had to really like ugly cry and boo hoo cry, like it's bang on the wall. You feel me? Cut all my phones off. Um, just, just like getting that out, getting that aggressiveness, that energy up off of me. That's what I had to do. So it's like peace ain't always passive. You feel me? You can't be super nice to find peace. Sometimes you gotta be a little harsh. You gotta be aggressive. You feel me? It will work. It will work. I'm telling you. Boundaries is also your form of self respect. The things that, like, for instance, I could say, "Oh yeah," because I let this nigga walk on my face. Yeah, you be like, "It could never be me." That's a boundary for you. But some bitches don't care about niggas walking on their face. You feel me? It's not a boundary for them. But that's why I'm saying, like, you have to set your own boundaries, which is not like, I don't think people understand what boundaries actually is. Boundaries could be so small of to, like, I won't let a nigga point a plastic gun at me. That's a boundary for me. Like, I don't point that shit in my face. Like, I don't care if it's a plastic gun, a BB gun, a paint gun, a gun. Don't point that shit in my face. You feel me? I don't care what it is. That's one of my boundaries. You feel me? And I don't play about it. I literally beat this little boy up when I was younger. Me and my little brother, we was younger. He was like 8 and I was like 12 or some shit like that. And little boy kept pointing a gun in his face, and he couldn't fight the little boy because he was my age. Yeah, I beat your ass because that's a boundary. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm grown, so now when I set boundaries, I ain't got to fight to, like, protect my peace. But back then, I had to fight for my boundaries, my self respect. You're not going to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? And when you feel disrespected, that means somebody crossed your boundary or you crossed your own boundary, whatever it may have been, and now you feel disrespected by yourself. You know what I mean? Yourself disrespected you. So what you gonna do? The same thing that you do to clap back at somebody else because they disrespected you is the same thing you need to do to yourself when you disrespected yourself. Okay, it's choosing not to clap back is when you can end the whole conversation though. Okay, I'm gonna need you to clap back. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and say what you was gonna say to me, to yourself. Okay, I need you to give it to yourself just like you would give it to me. As a friend, as a person that loves me, I'm gonna talk to me just like I talk to my kids. Baby, that is not a good idea. Girl, I can't. Why would you even do that? Did that make sense? I'm gonna do the same thing to myself. So I'm just saying, and that's why I say, like, protect your peace. Like, that rent is due, okay? Because when that rent is due, you ain't about to let nobody hold $1 from it, okay? Because if you don't pay attention to it, you feel me? Pay attention to your piece. Pay attention, like that rent is due, then you gonna lose your home. Okay, yourself is your home. Attention and intention is your payment to your peace and your energy. You not If you're not protecting your peace, you're not gonna have no energy. You know what I'm saying? Because all your energy is going into your body in a fight or flight mode. Okay, because you now want to get the fuck from wherever you at in the moment, but you in either in freeze mode or you running from whatever is not keeping you at peace. So at the same time, you're losing yourself. Okay, that's why you need to pay that attention and put some intention into the next choices that you make. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So, oh, my ear, girl. This little ear up in here, honey. Yo, so also I wanted to say, let's list out some drains, some stuff that may drain us that we normally don't really pay no mind because we are moms, we are dads, we are people that work constantly, so our brain does never even pay attention. Okay, because we just so used to the chaoticness, we never even pay attention to that. This is not normal. Okay, so people are very toxic. Okay, toxic phone calls, fake check-ins just to, like, suck up the little bit of energy that you do have. They don't ever call you no other time, but they call you to tell you this stupid ass story that don't make no sense to nothing you got going on in your life at that very moment. And then when you hang up, you feel like, bro, I'm tired as fuck. And all you did was have a conversation on the phone. After that phone hang up, baby, that person need to hang up too. Blocked in real life, in real time. If you got the, bro, don't get me started. I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say because I don't want it to seem like I'm attacking a specific person, but I'm just saying. Listen, my kids be doing a little bit too much, and I be having to, like, go in the bathroom and lock the door, sit up against the door, put my earphones on, and be in my autisticness for real, and just sing as loud as I possibly can, like ain't nobody around but me. Because at the same time, I'm not gonna let them cross my boundary, bro. I don't care who it is. My kids is included. Okay? Places. If you go places that drains the fuck out of you, like your job that don't pull back in you and don't care about you taking off because you need to sick, and then they be doing a whole bunch calling you, knowing you was just in there at 12 o'clock, but they call you at 7 o'clock in the morning talking about somebody else called out. What the fuck do that got to do with me? I just left that hoe. You feel me? That's not a good place. Places where you go and it make you feel small, or people make you feel small, or feel like you gotta dim your light or lower your intelligence for them. That's toxic, Bookie. It's just not healthy. No matter how happy in the moment you feel or whatever it can be, it's just unsanitary for your health. It really is. It's like being around a person where you gotta lower your intelligence will drain the life out of you to the point where you just escape. You just gone. You don't even want to be around that person because you can't even have an intellectual conversation with this person. Every time you talk to this person, it's like you talking to a 2 year old or somebody that got cerebral palsy or something. No, that's no, that's a draining, a pattern that like if you owe a bill, you know you owe that bill. Take the notifications from if you know you ain't got no money in your bank account, but your bank account always hits you every morning to tell you ain't got no money, and that shit send you in a spiral. Take that fucking notification off your phone. If you know you owe BGE, but you got notifications popping up in your email, and then when you could come out of your email, the shit is popping up on your phone. Then when you come out and swipe it out of there, and some they calling, yo, block that shit. That shit will send you in a spiral, which is also very draining. Okay, it's gonna instantly send you into a guilt fucking spiral because you know you ain't got the money to pay this person, or you know you ain't got the funds to do this. Spiral, spiral. Sometimes like I don't have no money to get no weed. I'm sitting up there trying to figure out like how I'm gonna get the money. I will spend hours trying to figure out like, oh, how I'm gonna get some weed. I will be hitting people for a fucking hour. When I look up, I'm like, damn, it's been an hour that I've been looking for weed. When sometimes I could just say, damn, I need to get some weed, and then I just start doing something on the phone. People be hitting me like, yo, I got weed. Oh, this, that, and that. Like it comes straight to me. After I think it, be like, damn, I do gotta get some weed. Okay, and then go into what I was doing, because that's another thing. I'll be on a task, and then another task will start flooding my head like, oh, you gotta do this, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and I just erase that shit. Like, all right, that's after I do this. You feel me? I can't even think about that until I do this. You feel me? Because that shit will send me into a motherfucking draining spiral. Trying to make sure that people around me is happy, even though I am not happy. Like if somebody do something that upset me or um hurt my feelings and I don't speak on it because I feel like, oh, I know if I say something that's gonna hurt that person's feelings, but that person didn't care about my feelings when they hurt my feelings, or that person didn't care about how I was feeling when I was feeling it. So let me at least get this person's side. Let me express how I feel, and then I can get what I need to get up off my chest. You can't be a people pleaser and please yourself at the same time. It's just not gonna work because, like, for instance, I would prefer that I can talk to somebody 24 hours a day. Like I could just be on the phone with somebody like while I'm doing my little podcast and another. I could just have somebody sitting on the phone because that's the type of person that I am. That's the type of friend that I am. The type of daughter that I am. The type of cousin that I am. If I'm on the phone with you, please have at least an hour and some change to spare to me because conversations be like bow 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 bow. But that's what I like. I'm also not a I'm not gonna say that I'm not a people pleaser. I'm coming up out of that era, but I'm very much kind of like around the people that accept me for who I am, accept the way that I talk, just accept the person that I am. So I don't have to actually be a people pleaser. But I do find myself sometimes having to like do that when I'm around like somebody else's family and shit like that. So I tend to not be around them type of people. I'm gonna type them names. I ain't gonna say no names, but you already know you around certain people I don't want to come. I'm a who over there type of person. I'm a who all coming type of person. I'm a oh that person coming, I ain't coming type of person. I ain't gonna tell you you can't be friends or be around somebody that I don't like, but I coming. Okay, you can't keep that peace and chaos, um, where chaos is live rent free. Even though, like, I feel like some of the most beautiful things come through from chaos. You know what I mean? But you can't find peace and chaos in the same place. They don't live together. The only time that peace and chaos live together is when you're making a baby. And yeah, we making babies. If we making babies, go ahead and make them babies. Make them whip them up. But other than that, we need to be all at peace at all times. The only time craziness should be going on is in the bedroom. In the bedroom. Should be no more confusion, confusion, or nothing. Okay? Chaos can't live rent free in your space. And peace be there too. No, you can't let chaos live downstairs in the basement and peace just be upstairs. No, because that means you'll never meet in the middle ground because you know chaos is in the basement. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go? You want to always try to avoid chaos that live in your house, but you can't because that's your house. You live there. Chaos living right over there in the corner in my room right now. There's toys all behind this camera. It's chaotic. You feel me? And when I'm in here, I'm constantly looking like this shit is a mess. Like that shit is a mess. You feel me? Because even though I'm trying to be at peace, I'm just like, well, at least the damn bookshelf nice. And it's like the stuff that they got stacked up, it can't really be put anywhere else. And this is their playroom. I took over. You know what I mean? The only way to kind of like get the toys out of here is to get them another space. So I'm being a little picky. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying. And I'm just saying, if you fall and you fail, or you feel like you disappointed yourself, or you disrespected yourself, it's okay. But acknowledge it. Let yourself know that you see what the problem is. I'm the problem. This would happen. I let this happen, or I said this, or didn't say this, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Talk to yourself. You feel me? I can't be around anybody that's not cool with me talking to myself. Like if I can't talk to myself around you, I'm not cool with you. Because sometimes I just need, is you cool? I need to have the moments where I'm like, girl, because at the end of the day gotta end. So you better get this work done. And then somebody be like, who you talking about? I'm talking about myself. Like, oh, word. I need that. Okay, I don't need that. Is you cool? You talking to yourself? Why the fuck is you talking to yourself? Because the fuck I need to. Because, bitch, I was geeking just now. I was about to do this, that, and the third, and I need to sit the fuck down. Yet the other day, girl, I didn't even eat. I'm in the kitchen. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm literally in the kitchen. No, I was mopping, bro. I decided in my ADHD brain, while I'm on the toilet, that I wanted to clean the bathroom and mop. Mind you, I already had done all the podcast stuff, so I was very in the clear to mop. But it was literally an hour before it was time for me to go get the baby from school. So it's like one something, and I'm literally mopping the whole downstairs with a spiritual floor cleansing. Just then I spilled the goddamn first mix with the lavender, coffee, salt, and cinnamon. Girl, it was a mess. But then I still was like, it's okay. It fell on the floor that I'm about to mop, so I wasn't even tripping. You know what I mean? It's okay. Sometimes I gotta be okay to just fail, because that one next time I might actually succeed. You know what I'm saying? Just like every episode that I post up there. And if it don't go viral by the time I wake up, I'll be like, that's okay. I got a whole nother day to go do it again. You feel me? And stay with peace and consistent. I know people on there 70 episodes. You feel me? And just starting to get like bump or recognition or whatever the case may be. Little coin. You feel me? And if I'm not really expecting to be super famous, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely want a little coin. I definitely want a little coin. All right, y'all. So I'm just saying, failure really isn't really the opposite of peace. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like all right, for instance, we was talking about yesterday on the episode where the Italian scientist was able to freeze light into a solid or formed light to a solid. They froze the light. They froze energy, light energy. So that was impossible at one point, and they never gave up. They failed probably a million times, but the million and one time they finally got it. So like failure really just not even the opposite of peace. It's just like you just gotta come back from it. It's like the training ground. It's like failure is what helped you lead your way to peace. I'm sorry. Like you go through failure, and through failure you find peace because it's like you get more okay with being able to just be human, to make mistakes. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like for my homework, I had to send my essay in twice, y'all, because I wanted to make sure I had my shit right. Plus, I had got notes on the first one, so I was like, let me correct these first notes. Boom, I sent it back, but then they had notes too, like da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, I really did forget to write on each. I had 5 paragraphs. On each paragraph, I literally forgot to put the first sentence on there. So I'm glad that I did send it twice and they caught it. Cause baby, I'm gonna tell you. But sometimes, at first, I wasn't gonna send it because I'm like, man, my shit good. I'm ready to send it in. Blah 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 blah. I ain't lose no sleep or nothing. I did lose a couple of points because my shit was late, but it wasn't because my shit wasn't good. Okay, so I ain't really lose. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to make sure I check that motherfucking work twice before I forgot to send that shit in. And another thing is too, I learned that I need to read that shit back to myself out loud to make sure it makes sense. Girl, I had black spelled wrong on one of the damn sentences that was unnecessary. That wasn't even. Girl, was copied and pasted in, and the shit still was wrong. It ain't even the little regular Microsoft Word didn't even pick it up. So I sent it, and they was like, baby, you need to fix this spelling right here. And then he was basically saying like the topic sentences for each paragraph that make sense. That make sense. I forgot to add each sentence. It's a long story. Anyway, what I meant to say is you didn't lose, you just learned. Okay, so at the same time, give yourself some grace and allow yourself to take moments of rest. I feel like sometimes we feel like we losing ourselves because our body shut down and we could not do anything our brain wanted us to do, but we needed the rest. Yeah, so I just feel like sometimes, you know. But anyway, y'all, protect y'all peace like that motherfucking rent due because sanity is the security deposit. And y'all already know paying attention and fucking intention is the money, okay? So yeah, so y'all put that deposit down with that. Yeah, yeah. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention that you did just dip into a fucking depression mode and figure out what actually slipped you into it, okay? And that's how y'all learn. So here's the takeaway, y'all. You don't owe anyone access to the version of you that's still healing. Okay, you don't owe anyone that. Give yourself permission to protect your peace like it's your property because it is. Okay, rebuild your routine, rest like it's part of the plan, and remember that peace is personal. It is customly built especially for you. You are your own universe. So even though you may collide with different universes, your universe needs specific things. Not nobody else is going to understand. Okay? So you make sure that your piece is very personal and custom built. Can't get that shit off Amazon, okay? Now, if today's episode hit home, share this episode with another cousin or somebody who is actually rebuilding and might need to hear a couple of these words, okay? Now, before we log off, okay? Before we log off, your millionaire mindset moment for today. Peace is a part of prosperity, okay? When you move from chaos to clarity, the money flows with you, okay? The money flows on to the focus, okay? So for my single mothers out there and all my single baddies or whatever the case may be who's trying to chase that dream, but they feel like they stuck because a lot of things is going on and that mindset is just, Stop chasing that balance. Start creating stability. Protect that peace, stack your purpose, and let that bag be built by you instead of you chasing a bag you don't even know what's in it. Okay? Now, go get that book off the link in the tree or Amazon. Okay? Now, I want y'all to start creating stability and stop chasing them bags. Stop chasing stuff, period. Think of the bag as it need to be packed with different things. You can't just put money in a bag because you're going to need more than money to get through the trip that you're going on, the journey that you're taking. So you need to put peace in there. You need to put boundaries in there. And so that's what I mean by y'all need to pack your bag. Build your bag instead of chasing another bag. Somebody else's dream, somebody else's coin that you want a piece of. Like, no, make your own bag over here, build your bag up over here, build that mindset back. Listen, sometimes you got to reset a couple of times before you actually get it right. I'm trying to tell you, I built that book in November and I started this podcast in what, April? It took me a couple of times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before the fuck I actually started this camera up and fixed it and it started the show. So to like my single girls out there, my single baddies, all the people that got a dream and just feel like they stuck. Millionaire mindset, a guide to success. It say a single mom's guide to success because I am a single mom with 5 kids. Okay, so I really didn't think I was set up to be able to have success. Okay, so now that I created the book, I know better. Girl, my glasses just keep. Then I don't like when it's wonky because they just make my eyes. All right, y'all. So, like I was saying, that's the real soft money mindset for y'all. Go get that book and don't forget that millionaire groove. So if you already have millionaire mindset and you feel like I'm already in a millionaire mindset, I already know what I want to do. I know it's gonna make me a million, blah, 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 and you feel like, oh, I messed up. No, go back to the beginning of millionaire mindset. But we also have millionaire groove, which is the ups and downs that you go through after you finally decide to change your mindset. It's not just as easy as saying, "Oh, I want to do this," and just get the mindset. Okay, you also have to. You gotta fall down a couple times, and in this second book, I'm explaining that because I literally had a couple failures, did not want to do no like, bro. Every time I create a ritual or a routine for myself, I never follow that shit. I never follow. I'll be wanting to. That's the intention is to want to do it. I just set up so many different chat GPTs. I got an assistant chat GPT. I got best friend chat GPT. I got a astrology chat GPT. Showrunner chat GPT. I got a script writer. I got all these chat GPTs. So you know I'm actually plugged in. I know what I need to do, but do I get it done? It's the problem. That's where millionaire groove come through because it's like you want to go through these ups and downs, and how do we handle that? Okay, after we change our mindset to this $1 million mindset, the money don't just come, baby. It's going to be ups and downs, but how do we get through those? Y'all need to get that millionaire groove, and that's gonna tell y'all how y'all do that. Okay, y'all like how I plug that in there like this, like that, like so, like that. All right, y'all. So the final word of the motherfucking day is ooh, oh, whoa, hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, so the final word of the day is protect your peace like the rent is due, because your sanity is the security deposit. You don't lose. You just learned how to last. Okay, some people we still in survival mode here. I know it takes a lot when your reality is not what you want it to be, but you cannot change your reality from actions. You have to go within and change the inside, and that will change the outside. You be trying to change the outside to change how you feel in the inside, but that's not how it works. You feel me? The only thing that you're going to keep on getting faced with is the same way you feel in the inside. It's going to keep coming out in the reality. Okay? So, If you want to look, you can only change your end. You can't try to change a effect with an effect. Is from my man Nero. It ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work like that. Nero knowledge over here on YouTube. He said it ain't gonna work like that. You need to change the intention and the frequency that you're working on, which is not. It's not being happy all the time. Like I know when people say, "Oh, you gotta change your frequency," it's not about being happy all the time. It's about going up and down. You know what I'm saying? Going through things and stuff like that. But it's about doing that on a higher frequency, which means like in a calmer tone. You feel me? Like yes, things get you ticked up. You feel me? But then you come back down, and it's just when you at the tick up, you acknowledge that tick up so that you can come back down. A lot of the times, I feel like people don't acknowledge the tick up, so now you stuck. Well, let's do it down. So you get pissed off, you tick down, right? And then you get stuck down here worrying about the thing that ticked you off, and now your lines is like you doing everything forward from that tick down. You never went back to that calm frequency. So that's basically what I was saying about that, y'all. But I love y'all down. I done been on here for almost 2 hours. I'm definitely gonna have to chop and screw this episode down because the talk. That's all I be saying, y'all. I don't know if y'all want to listen to me for 2 hours, okay? But love y'all. We'll see y'all. Mm-mm. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, first before we end the show, let me get on TikTok so I can say my little 1-2 on TikTok so they can be like, oh, she going, what she going, All right, y'all. So y'all already know that this is the end of the motherfucking show. So y'all already know I want to tell you guys to stay blessed, stay grounded, stay motherfucking unfiltered, and we see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Makadouble.